My name is Haruhiro Miyata. My job is a comedian. I made my debut when I was still a student, but at the age of 26 years old, as usual, I haven't made my break. Why? Why is it that the views of my funny videos are this low? Even though I post videos, I don't get any income. And today, I have one of my few shows. I need to increase my fans even a little bit.
Yo! You're going to be on stage for 2 minutes today.
What? Mr. Masaki, wait a minute. I was told that I was going to have 3 minutes.
For people who have no talent, your time on stage can suddenly change. You should just be happy that you're even getting to perform.
But please, I had practiced and prepared so much under the expectation I would have 3 minutes.
If you're upset about it, then you should get yourself the skills that you can make people laugh within those 2 minutes.
Mr. Masaki was a senior comedian, and he's been at the agency for a long time. He's been on TV, and he has a lot of power too. I can't go against him. In the end, because I was suddenly only given 2 minutes, I wasn't able to fulfill all of my jokes, and none of the customers laughed either.
Just as I thought. You have no taste, Haruhiro. Maybe I'll switch you out for one of the younger guys from the training program.
I'm sorry, please, give me another chance.
Not possible. You should give up on becoming a comedian.
I'm not going to give up.
Well, for anybody who doesn't have talent, no matter how hard you work, it's just going to end up as a useless effort.
That being said, it's starting to get to the point where I don't know if I can survive. It's an offer for an event. The pay is cheap, but I'll take it. For kids, I see. I'm guessing the kids are going to be the audience. Regardless of what it was, I got some new work. And not only that, but I was being invited individually, so this time, I wasn't worried that I would be met with an unfair situation. So this must be the school. I'm the comedian Haruhiro. I'm looking forward to it. Is that so? That makes me super happy. I can't believe I have a fan right in front of me. Even if I haven't made it, things like this can happen. Being a comedian is the best.
Well, then, I'll take you right to your stage. It's for children, so it is a little bit small.
Not at all. I love kids, so I'm gonna do my best. When it finally became time, the kids started gathering around and...
What are you about to do?
We're going to do something called the Animal Quiz.
The animal quiz? It sounds fun.
Despite my lack of success, I had a pretty big stock of jokes, and today, I was planning on doing some audience participation jokes that even the children would enjoy. Well then, who knows the difference between a seal and a sea lion?
I know! Everyone looks like they're having fun! How amazing!
As a result, I was able to have a lot of fun with the kids until the early evening. Today was a huge success.
Truly, thank you so much for today. Would it be okay if we ask you to come again?
Of course, I was able to enjoy the event too.
Hey, Daddy! You're so funny!
Daddy?
Because you're the same as the person that my mom said was my daddy. Oh my, it's pretty rare for Akane to go and speak to somebody she's never met before.
I'm sorry, I'm here to pick her up. Oh, wait, what? Akane is speaking to a suspicious person!
This is Daddy!
What? Did you call him Daddy? I need to call the police!
Not at all. It's just that I was invited here as the comedian today.
You're right. You're a stranger that looks identical to her father.
I'm a different person. According to them, I was somebody who looked similar to this little girl named Akine's father.
I'm sorry for being so suspicious of you in a weird way.
Not at all. It's totally fine.
My husband passed away in an accident, but it is true that you have some similarities to whom...
You said that Daddy was a funny person, right? Haruhiro's also really funny.
Is that so? Well, I'm happy that you look like you had fun, Akine. Mr. Haruhiro, thank you very much.
I should be the one thanking you. My job is to make people laugh, and this makes me feel like it was a success.
Akane is pretty shy, and I'm the only parent she has, so she gets lonely.
I see.
Thanks to you, Mr. Haruhiro. I haven't seen her smiling like this in a long time. Please allow me to thank you.
Thank me?
Oh, please don't hesitate. Would it be okay if I treat you to dinner tonight?
I want to go to dinner.
Let's go somewhere a little nicer.
No, I actually love diners. But also, as a poor comedian, I don't even get to go to diners that often. And so, that was how I ended up coming to a diner with Akane and her mother, Miss Kaho.
It's a kid's lunch plate. It's the best.
The meatloaf is delicious.
Mr. Haruhiro, are you not that popular?
Haruhiro, you're not popular? Even though you were so funny?
To be honest, I haven't made my break at all.
I see. But to Akane, you really are a wonderful comedian. So, once again, I'd really like to thank you.
I'm so happy, I'm touched.
But for me, I would like for you to become a comedian that's liked by the masses, Mr. Haruhiro.
I would love to become that way, but
In that case, would you like to join our agency?
agency? Miss Kaho, you have your own agency?
That's right, Mr. Haruhiro. Are you assigned to an agency right now?
I technically am, but I get treated unfairly.
In that case, will you think seriously about this?
My mom's agency is small, but there's a lot of funny people there.
Really? Are you really sure it's okay if I join?
Of course. There are a lot of comedians who have found success after changing their environment, right? You might be the next person that ends up that way, Mr. Haruhiro.
It's true that there's no future staying at my current agency. In that case, maybe I can take a chance on this opportunity. I've decided. I'm going to change agencies and join your agency, Miss Kaho.
All right. Then, let's work hard together.
Looking forward to it. A few days later, I went to my agency and told them that I was going to be resigning, but
I didn't think that you'd quit on your own because you couldn't keep up with us aces.
that's not the reason why, but
Well, not only do you not have any taste, you also didn't have enough respect towards your seniors. So from now on, good luck to you, living your life without a dream.
you can say whatever you want to. I'm going to have a change of heart, and I'm going to work hard at Miss Kaho's agency. I'm going to believe in Miss Kaho and Akine's words. And that's what I've decided. And so, the next day, on my first day going to Miss Kaho's agency,
Right off the bat, there's an opportunity for you to be in a show. You're only going to have 3 minutes, but what do you think?
already?
Of course, this is sudden, so whether you want to perform or not is entirely up to you.
I'm definitely going to perform. I have a set that I want to do. That's 3 minutes.
That's great. Well then, let's head towards the performance venue together.
Thank you very much. The show was a little bit smaller than the ones by my previous agency. However, all of the comedians around me were preparing excitedly in the dressing room, and the atmosphere was the best. Please, I really hope these jokes land. I prayed that, and I stood up on the stage, and as a result, I was able to receive a lot of applause and laughter. I can't believe it. This is the best response I've ever gotten.
Haruhiro, you were amazing!
Thank you very much. Today, I felt like I did pretty well for myself.
Seems like you're the type that's going to thrive with us.
I really do believe that. I'm still going to keep moving up, and I'm going to keep working hard.
But don't push yourself too much. But I hope you'll continue to add more jokes. There's no doubt that you gained more fans just from today.
I would be really happy if that's the case. I'm going to keep working hard to get more fans. After that, I continued to have a lot of success with my jokes in the shows. and I was able to have a sudden increase in fans. I'd like to make more and more new jokes.
Mr. Haruhiro, you're really hardworking. I'm gonna work hard too.
Me too!
Okay? When did you get here?
I came to hang out at the agency because it's close to school, and it means that I get to talk to Haruhiro.
You're pretty active, aren't you? Well then, why don't I have you listen to my new joke?
I'm so excited.
I will also check it.
When I presented them with my new set,
Overall, I think it's wonderful, but I think there are a few points that might make it even better.
That was so funny. Oh, but I think you were talking a little bit too fast.
I see. Maybe I forced it too much.
I think so. That's the biggest point of improvement. And I think this phase is where you should take some space and...
And in this way, they gave me deep advice on my new jokes as well. At my previous agency, they left me alone. So it really was the complete opposite. I feel like my rate of growth is totally different these days. It's all thanks to you, Miss Kaho.
That's just because your growth was being stopped unfairly up until now. But it might be true that you and I are a good match, Mr. Haruhiro.
Yes!
It makes me happy when you reply so quickly.
What was even better was that the other comedians other than me were also doing well, and the agency itself suddenly became popular. As a result,
You're going to be going on a national tour!
a national tour? That's like a dream!
You're going to go around 10 different places in each region and do shows. We'll have time for sightseeing, so let's enjoy it while we go.
That's summer break for me, so can I come with you?
Of course, but your travel expenses won't be coming from company money. I'll be paying it.
I almost feel like I've become a popular comedian.
You're already a pretty popular comedian, aren't you? Recently, your social media followers and video views have increased, right?
That's true. I'm so grateful. And it seems like I have fans that live in different places.
I think there are a lot of people that are looking forward to your national tour.
And so, we departed for our national tour. We were going to be going north to south, so we started in Hokkaido.
I'm gonna eat miso ramen.
Nice. Actually, for my next set, I decided to base it off of ramen.
Ramen jokes always go pretty well, regardless of age or gender.
The Hokkaido show was a huge success, and the tickets were practically sold out. When I actually stood up on the stage, it really was a full house, and the laughter echoed well throughout the hall.
The show was a huge success, so we can really enjoy ourselves sightseeing.
Haruhiro, let's go sightseeing together.
Yeah, let's do that. Where do you want to go?
I wanna go find some wild bears.
I think that might be a little dangerous.
Yo! You look like you're enjoying yourself.
Mr. Masaki, what are you doing in Hokkaido?
You're from Haruhiro's former agency.
I guess when you're an ace comedian, people know me. It's an honor.
So what are you doing?
Well, I'm on my 5th national tour right now. Unlike a comedian who's just becoming a little bit popular from luck.
Huh? What a rude way to say it.
Well, you better remember that. Anybody who can't find work at a good agency, no matter what they do, they're going to fail.
You should just ignore people who say things like that.
Yeah, alright.
You seem like a very prideful person.
In order to forget about Mr. Masaki, I needed to relax back at the hotel. After we enjoyed some sightseeing, we arrived at a traditional hotel.
Haruhiro, let's sleep together tonight.
What? What about Miss Kaho?
Of course, I'm also gonna sleep with Mommy.
But that means that the three of us are sleeping together.
Why not? I'm more than happy to.
What?
Because I want to stay up talking to you, Haruhiro.
Well then, okay. And so, we ended up laying down the futons, and the three of us were sleeping side by side. Well, I guess it's fine. Akane is in the middle, and she looks so happy.
Haruhiro, your face looks like you're really happy these days.
Oh, me? I guess so. In reality, I'm pretty happy.
I'm glad.
Because I've been able to make a lot of people smile recently. And as a comedian, that's the happiest thing that keeps happening.
I'm also really fulfilled and happy. I'm able to chase after dreams along with you and the other comedians, and plus, Akane loves you and seems happier. I'm truly grateful.
That makes me blush. Oh, looks like Akane's fallen asleep.
Ever since my husband passed away, Akane smiles a lot less, and overall, she seemed really sad. But recently, she's really changed.
I didn't know that, but I would be happy if Akane can start smiling and laughing again.
Yeah, in the beginning, she may have gotten close to you because she thought you looked similar to her father. But it seems like she really likes you these days, Haruhiro. And plus, me too.
Me too?
Nothing. I'm gonna get to sleep soon myself.
Oh, okay. From there, show after show was a national tour of success. My popularity on the country also increased, and Kaho's agency was gaining more and more momentum. But you said that the comedians are leaving one by one?
That's right. They said they found a place with better rewards.
I see. I wonder which agency it is.
About that, apparently it's the place that you used to be, Haruhiro.
What? But I already know that they're probably going to be treated like me, unfairly and looked down upon.
But were the rewards good?
They weren't good at all, but at that rate, people would only continue quitting. So maybe they changed.
But I wonder if that's something that can be changed so easily. Where are the funds coming from?
That's true. That's strange. I'm gonna look into it.
You can look into it?
I think I can. I'm gonna work with a friend who I can trust. I immediately called that friend, Toma, a freelance comedian, and he was my partner at one point as well. Got it. Well then, I'm gonna try applying to that agency for now. Of course, not to actually join, but in order to get an inside look. Thank you. And how are you going to move, Haruhiro? For now, I'm gonna look into their ticket sales. It would be a big deal if they were doing something wrong within the industry. When I actually looked up the sales from their tickets, I noticed something shocking. They're being sold at pretty extreme prices on resale sites. Even on the minor sites, they're spreading it out amongst different sites. There's a pretty good chance there's something wrong going on here. So I called Toma again and told him about that. As it turns out, Toma also had some advances in his investigation. Let's go and report this to Miss Kaho together. Got it.
Is it true that you understand what the situation is?
Yes. It looks like they're purchasing all of their own tickets to their shows, and then they're reselling them on different sites. And apparently, they're also forcing the younger comedians to make those initial purchases. It's an unjust way to increase the prices of their tickets. And Toma got a video of the moment that they were being instructed to buy the tickets.
Toma, you're amazing.
Even if I am freelance, as someone in the industry, this is unforgivable.
Looks like we're gonna need to confront them pretty harshly.
The next day, the three of us went to that agency, and as a result,
Even if you come to us confronting us with such nonsense.
please stop trying to play dumb about it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you go and talk to somebody higher up about it? Although, they're pretty busy, so I don't think they'll be able to deal with you people.
Wait, I bet you're gonna try to erase all of the evidence in that time, aren't you?
Who knows? I don't know.
Duh. Even though I definitely got video evidence when I came to this agency,
We just so happened to be having a conversation that could potentially be seen as suspicious. But I was talking about something completely unrelated at that time.
he's forcefully covering it up. Does that mean that we need more concrete evidence? What are we supposed to do? I thought hard about it, but to start, I decided to keep an eye on Mr. Masaki's actions. I didn't have any grounds, but I had a feeling he was hiding all kinds of things. And it turns out, that feeling was correct. Excuse me, you were just speaking to Mr. Masaki, weren't you?
Who the hell are you?
Will you please tell me honestly what Mr. Masaki was asking of you?
As if I would do that.
I'm not gonna let you get away!
Miss Kaho?
Surely you know that none of these guys are going to be able to win against me. So anyway, speak up!
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know that Miss Kaho was that strong. I know. She must have been part of one of those girl gangs. After that, the gangster acknowledged that Mr. Masaki had told him to use social media and was doing work to resale the tickets.
And with this time we're covered.
Let's not go through Mr. Masaki this time. Let's report the whole company.
Yeah.
And as a result of our investigation, Mr. Masaki's agency became a huge problem, and all of the people who were involved ended up having to quit the entertainment industry.
Well, then, today we have an addition to sign some new comedians. Wait.
I see that Mr. Masaki's in here.
I have a lot of skills, so I'd like to redo my debut from here. That's why I'm auditioning.
Even after everything that happened, you're still not giving up?
I had a change of heart, and I came here to audition seriously as a comedian.
In that case, let's have you audition. And if you're funny, then I suppose we can hire you here.
That's true. That was simply boring.
It's a no. Go home.
No, I'm sorry!
At the very least, he's got some courage, trying to join our agency.
That night, a lot of things I had up in the air had finally finished, and Miss Kaho invited me to her house for a celebratory dinner. Are you sure it's okay that I joined you guys?
Of course, Akane is also happy, aren't you?
Yeah, but today I played too much with my friends and I'm sleepy.
In that case, you should go to sleep already. You'll be able to talk to Haruhiro a lot again another day.
Yeah, good night, Haruhiro.
Good night.
Now that Akane is asleep, maybe we can make this a time just for the adults.
What do you mean, for the adults?
If you look at me properly, I know I have a pretty big chest. Doesn't it make you pay attention?
Well, of course, I've already noticed that, but...
Oh my. In that case, if I give you a little push, then maybe you might fall in love.
Well, but before that, what about you, Miss Kaho?
Me? I like you, Haruhiro.
What?
If anything, I've already planned to make you my husband. At 3 times the salary.
If we get married, we're going to share the same wallet. And plus, there's something that I need to tell you right now, Miss Kaho.
What is it?
I also like you, Miss Kaho.
When I hear that, I can't hold it anymore. Even if I'm an old lady, I'm still amazing at night.
I'm wide awake now, Haruhiro. I actually want to play now. Huh? Wait a minute.
Akane?
Does that mean Haruhiro is my daddy?
I guess that's what that means. I'm going to do my best as your dad.
Hey! That means I get to live with you every day, right, Haruhiro? Then mommy second, and it means you're gonna marry me, right, Daddy?
That's not okay. You're going to marry me, right, honey?
Is this my time?
Well then, I guess we can both hug Daddy.
Okay. Squeeze!
Not long after that, Kaho and I got married and had our wedding, and I vowed to make our home a place where my wife Kaho and my daughter Akane will never stop smiling.